Indeed, Kenny. Indeed. David, some of the ticket texts we're rapping about. I don't know why it's funny.
Or, him and Gov. I could already see it now.
Which one do you want?
The spicy meatball or whatever.
So stupid. All right. David, ticket text. We're talking Goff contract. Dan Campbell was asked about it. I thought he answered it perfectly. And I've just put a scenario before you. If you go 2-1 over the next 3 games and you're 7-2, Goff's going to have to do what he did Sunday, where he kind of carried you. It's time to pay the guy. So I said AAV, $45 million a year. 5 at 225, 4 at 180, whatever you consider it. It's just he's not quite going to be that $50 million guy, but he's sure as hell better than a $40 million Danny Jones or Kirk Cousins. He's a $45 million a year quarterback. Are you good with it? And guys, reality, you're welcome to call up and say, Mike, he won't take that deal. It's possible. But I wanted to have the conversation. David, what do you got?
All day, 5 for 225. Lock it in today. I want to hear the breaking news siren. Okay. Will from Detroit, sign Goff for 5 at 45 a year. I love it. Guarantee at least 140 of it, and I'll be just okay. 5 at 45 sounds like a steal. Rico's right. Every day you wait, the price goes up. That is from Paul.
Because for those people saying, I need him to go and win the division and go win a playoff game, that's fine. But now you're looking at $50 million a year. It just went up in value.
Yeah, someone else is saying they agree with you, Rico, say you hit the nail right on the head. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Without Jared Goff, the offense will be stagnant and the defense will be fatigued. Goff's time-consuming drives helps both sides of the ball. Another one says, let die be your shepherd. In these tiny hands, we put the future of the franchise.
So let me ask you a question. So right here, guys, let me give you context, something people rarely want to do at this place. Is it safe to go to the stadium? All right, context.
Tools.
Context. Here is the AAV, the average annual valuation for each quarterback in football. All right. So I'll give you the top 10 and we'll go from there. All right. You got 3 guys making $40 million per. It's Daniel Jones, Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford. We all agree Goff is going to sign a deal above those guys. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is Josh Allen at $43 million. He signed a $258 million deal. $150 is guaranteed. $45 million is Patrick Mahomes. Signed the $450 million deal with $140 guaranteed. And again, that deal's going to get redone. He will move up. Mm-hmm. Then it's
like Nick Saban's contract.
Yes. Then it's Deshaun Watson and Kyler Murray. Yikes and yikes times 2. $46 million and $46.1 with $230 million is the total. Deshaun Watson is fully guaranteed. Kyler's at $160. And then you get into an area that I just don't think Goff's going to get into. Russell Wilson at 49, and then the 5-0 club. Jalen Hurts at 51, Lamar at 52, Herbert at 52.5, and Joe Burrow at 55. So when I said 45, it ends up putting Goff somewhere in that 6 to 10 range. He could be solidly in at, call it 46. He'll sign a deal like Kyler. 46 mil, we go 5 years, you get the 230, and probably 160 of it's guaranteed. Does that make sense to everybody? Would you be okay with it?
I think so. I think Goff's people would be okay with it because it gives him longevity. It gives him boiled shrimp and longevity. I mean,
how much boiled shrimp can you buy for $250 million?
But it gives him, because if he doesn't get the $45 million, at least he knows that I get the guaranteed money up front and I'm going to be a Lion for a long time.
The real number might end up being 47.
And I was just thinking we may split the difference to about 47 to 48 million.
See, and I wasn't going to argue over that because I would think his people will want more than Kyler Murray. So a big 47, 48.
And that's
but
how
it's
it
not
works.
crazy.
And
right?
if that's the case, then all right, if I'm the Lions, I'll give you 48 but 4 years. We'll extend you 4 years, $48 million, and we just go for it.
Let me tell you one thing.
Because if you're waiting for him to win a playoff game, he's going to be a lot more expensive than that.
Your boy better start winning games, period.
Who?
Your man, Goldilocks, Justin Herbert.
He's okay.
$252 million. He can't win a close game to save his life.
Cousins made a living off of doing that.
Noted. Joe, 97. Joe, really? What is this guy on hold? Who plays this music?
Roberto? Who is this?
Is this the Bee Gees?
This is from 1983. This is.
Let's try this one. I want to try this one more time. Joe. What is this? I wouldn't hold for 10 seconds if this is the music you played.
I think that's like the plan. They do that so that you don't.
What's the music we could play? Hold on. Here's my question. What's wrong, David?
I'm listening to you. I want to hear what you're going to say. I don't know. I'm a little worried now.
No, don't be. I was going to say, instead of being on hold and being able to listen to the show, we ought to force our callers to hear this stuff.
Leave it in the background the whole time.
No. You know what would be funny? The next time Cookies fills in for one of us and he starts going on his anti-golf stuff is to just start playing this music in the background. Where all of a sudden he says, I didn't go golf, this, that, and the other. And
coming up next, got a 2 for Tuesday, your chance to win Taylor Swift tickets. What's the scariest Halloween outfit you've ever worn? Call us.
what's your favorite candy?
It's a Haunted Tuesday. You're listening live. Your chance to see Eddie Money coming up.
Most overrated Halloween candy. Give us a call.
Chocolate or fruity candy?
Our
Which
candy
one?
corn's a snack. Call us. We'll take the next 8 callers.
Would you eat that?
All right. You know what? It's probably best we go to Doug. We've lost Rico. That's it. Doug, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, my God. Roberto's out of control with those drops today, man. What's going on in there?
I'm just trying to fun it up a little bit. My team's going to lose by 50 Saturday. Cut me a break.
I feel you, Mike. I'm so sorry about that, man. I don't blame you for not wanting to watch that monstrosity. I don't have a dog in the fight, but I understand your predicament, but you guys are sure making the day fun. So, but anyway, I wanted to comment on the golf stuff and say we got to pay the man. After that performance Sunday, he was a surgeon out there. Not only was he throwing the ball accurately, but when pressure came, he was delivering the ball and being smart and getting rid of it and not turning it over. And I think that 48 million, I'd be completely fine with that. And like you said, without Goff, what would happen? I mean, I don't think we would have the same offense. He's also, I talked to Rico about this like a week and a half ago. He's become a leader in that locker room, and he's a major component to our success. I define any other quarterback that that we would want at this situation, and I'm ready to pay him. He's grown. He's become a great asset to our team, to our franchise, and I'm ready. I want to pay him. Let's lock him up for 4 years and let's go for it, like I said. But I think it's the right time.
Yeah, and look, he currently makes about 32.5. He's going to want a legitimate raise. I think getting to that 47 number is probably what it takes. And look, I loved what Dan Campbell said. While I'm not going there about contract stuff, I'll make it clear he needs to be with us.
Yeah.
That's about as much as I could ever ask a coach to say when it comes down to a contract.
And you know what? He's the captain of the team, Mike. And as I've stated before, I normally don't put a whole lot into the whole rah-rah post-game speech stuff, but you clearly see this team will follow him wherever he wants them to go.
Did you hear what Todd Bowles said about Baker Mayfield headed into the game last week? Because it's the equivalent of what I feel like Dan Campbell could ask this team to do. He was saying about Baker, basically what I love about him is I could ask him to put his face into a fan, and he would ask me, where's the fan? Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell could get this team to walk through fire. That's That's
he
a
is the leader.
powerful thing.
Jared Goff is doing everything I think we wanted Matt Stafford to do for a long time, and Stafford just wouldn't do it. But Goff is getting it done. He just doesn't have the Stafford love that people have for Matt.
Listen, he's playing elite football. 248-539-9797.